Started watching a little bit, and then I
get about a third base line, all of a sudden, tag on second base line. Francis getting over jukes, rolls over, he's in the infield. Go, Lambo. Go, Tuck, do a job here, kid. Full spread of lobster.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Let's go, let's go!
You kept everything in the field. He has some people that he's
Do you guys know where the are they back there? Yeah. They've got it wrong. It's 4-2. Oh, is it? Yeah.
oh right.
Guys, cut it.
We can change it. I'm sure. Because the air just got stilled. There was no. I mean, you don't want to go 8 pitches. You're ready to go. Because it was just like. Yeah, so was.
2-1.
Not yeah! Whoa! We're gonna call that now. Oh my God! Let's go! He's out there.
We scored!
Call the first guy out. That would wouldn't even make That was summer.
Here we go, Lou!
That day is early. Oh, the home plate umpires. Yeah. Oh, home plate umpires. I didn't know was it. I should say in the last surge.
graduated last year.
Oh, maybe it was a sophomore. He was a sophomore. That's it. Hey, he was a freshman this year. GC. That's him. He was upright, good slider, and it's
His arm's good, it's just.
I don't realize hard. Yeah, probably just pitch on a week. But if you weren't a week starter, then you pitched for a week on the league, right? So then I make a pro ball, and next thing you know, I make first starts. You're like, okay, this is hard. This is really hard.
Go!
Hell of a try.
He'll do it.
Okay.
Water there, bro? Beer. You need a what?
A beer. I'm all right. I'm all right. We're moving.
Yeah.
I don't know, I might be able to go along with that.
Oh, it was the plug for the fan. Oh, no worries. That's all right. Thank you, though.
Yeah, no shot.
Yeah, the fan just popped off. Oh, I didn't even see that.
No!
Hopefully we're okay. We're still cooking. Thanks, appreciate it. Sure.
Hey, good eye.
What's up?
Some of them should see.
Oh, got him, little Sawyer. So the umpire. Hey, good eyes, dude. we were all wondering who's going to go back there. Go ahead. Come on, let's go. Come on, Lambo.
Good eye. Oh, wait.
Let's get out of this.
Hi, Lando.
Go, Lambo.
That'll way to battle. Good. That'll way.
Is there something weird about grabbing someone's foot and making it? Yeah.
Hard luck. All right.
And they said 80% of them. Yeah, right. Well, this is what stinks.
Go, Tuck. Go, Tuck. Fill it up. Candy in that big out of it. That's ball, ball.
How about a ground ball to the face? That ball took a swing. Yeah. That's simple and the gap is good. All right. That way you see.
What's up, Dave? Oh, what's up?
Ryan! Good, how you doing? Good.
You're gonna run that out! Come on, skippity toilet! Good,
saying.
Oh man, I'm losing it, bro. Like
So hard.
that was so bad.
That was terrible. Okay.
Dude, just take my word. No, don't click anything.
I thought the angle to this was really shitty, honestly. I didn't like the angle.
Oh, it's kind of hard on this one because this one's all jack. Specifically right here.
That's where it hangs.
Hold on. Wait, no. How's my form?
That's not what I meant.
Fuck you, bro.
You know what? Thank you for locking me.
I don't fucking know. Okay.
Let's keep it mean, bro.
I'm not going to do that, guys. Am I on it? I am. Why is it being weird? It's because I have my hotspot on. Yes, that's why. I'm briefing.
Yeah. I got all my hair down, earrings, like, I was like, yep, no, all shorts, earrings out.
These clouds are freaking me out. Well, these ones will be. No, they won't.
Maybe.
No, look.
I'm looking right at him. I think we'll be okay.
No, I just meant if it does rain.
I'll check the
Check the forecast for me, pal.
check the data. Bro.
Hold on. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so
Maybe they got trash bags. Maybe we can ask.
tonight's game,
It says 1%.
Why is it green?
What does that mean? I've never heard that term.
You've never heard of grief?
It only says 1%. Only out of your mouth. Yeah, this is 1%, so we'll be okay.
You're not as dialed as I am when it comes to slang. And that's okay.
Way more complicated than you, unfortunately.
Good for Mevo, save me. Save me, good for Mevo.
It don't want to work.
It doesn't.
Why not?
Should have I know.
Oh, my hair's not got rosters. What's going on?
What's he doing?
Oh, he's taking a photo. What's going on? Cook.
You know what that is, right? It's grief.
he's so confident.
Good grief? You're mid.
I'm like, what?
Why is it doing this? Okay, I'm just gonna connect it to the hotspot real quick. And then...
You know that? That's a good start, Kevin.
Thank you, bro. I tried. Thank you.
Are you connected to my hotspot? Your phone?
I am.
the same with this. Just get away from that line drive. You can't take it. No, you just get back to the Come whichever one you don't want.
He is a good coach. Yeah, it was fine. What's up, man? I don't know. I mean, you were It's another evening in the Valley of the Sun, Tuesday night, June 25th, and we have a matchup here on Salt River Field's D-backs Field 4 between two teams above 500, the 7-1 T-Rex against the 4-3 AZ Premier. Good evening, everyone. Me, Hirson Hassan, joined by Ryan Sakura, our producer Kevin Cardaz. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a summer night, a little bit of a coolish night, cloudier, a little bit windy as well, as we see AZ Premier take play. Tyler Herrera will be on the mound for T-Rex. Johnny Garber will be behind the dish for the first 3 innings. As it is right now, this is a top 10 matchup. T-Rex first in the Woodbat League, AZ Premier number 9. And as we see our designated home side, AZ Premier, come to the plate very soon. Let's take a look at their starting lineup. Leading off, Matthew Carter, the shortstop, Greg Bozinovich, the designated hitter, Juan Avila, the first baseman, Tyler Freeman, the center fielder, Ryan Grossenbacher, the third baseman, Demario Faison, the left fielder, Joey Strobel, the catcher, Rodriguez, the second baseman, Tito Adelican, the right fielder, and Tito Adelican Jr., the extra hitter. Starting off with the lefty, Matthew Carter, going up against Anders. Another one outside.
Now here we'll be very curious to kind of see how these two start today. 2 weeks into the season, 2 top 10 teams. AZ Premier got over 500 recently. T-Rex lost a couple games back. They were one of the 2 undefeated teams left kicking after the end of week 2.
3-0.
They're one of the stronger sides of the team in blue tonight. They'll have a lot of power, hitting, contact at the plate. Kind of can just take you and squeeze the life out of you slowly.
And a 4-pitch walk to Carter starts things off for AZ Premier.
Yeah, but that's not going to do them a whole lot. If you're getting behind on counts and throwing 4-pitch walks to open up games, we were told that when we were coming in tonight, we'd have a good pitcher's duel here. AZ Premier, throw one of their stronger arms. T-Rex going to try and compete with one of their own, and so far not the story that we were offered.
Greg Bozinovich will also take a ball to start his at-bat. Bozinovich, one of the many players on this AZ Premier side, hailing from the State 48 and playing at Ottawa University of Arizona. Cracked, fouled.
Timing was much better there, though. A little early on it. Not been very aggressive so far. Pretty disciplined. Carter, that 4-pitch walk, and now Bozinovich taking his time.
Just out on the third base line, and Bozinovich works his way from a 2-0 count down to 2-2. Getting contact on it nonetheless.
He's just really struggling find the plate so far, Mahir. We've had a couple of misses high, mostly low, outside. Got Carter low and outside, and 2 or 3 pitches on that 4-pitch walk, and now a couple times to Bazinovic.
Hansen a deal, foul back by Bazinovic. Tyler Hansen, the Chaparral High School graduate, currently at Scottsdale Junior College, going into his sophomore year. Full count. Inside, and it's back-to-back walks for AZ Premier.
Really not the start that I think you would have hoped for if you're T-Rex. But a credit to AZ Premier out of the gates. Very patient, get a runner into scoring position, try and take advantage of what is a pretty big outfield. If you can put something out there, if you've got speed with a leadoff hitter like Matt Carter, you can chug around and take an early lead against one of the better teams. Right now, first in the division, T-Rex.
Same old for Hansen. He has thrown now 9 balls. Make that 10. Only 2 strikes so far, both of them being foul balls down the third base line.
There were 2 good pitches. Those are the only 2 he's really been able to find anything out of. You usually don't get wind kind of like this out here, Mahir. It is monsoon season, ominous cloud cover all around us. It is pushing out towards the outfields. That could cause some problems for the outfielders in that big space, and we've seen some track power the first couple weeks of this season. Nothing's really left the yard yet, but if they can get contact, maybe Hansen's not going to give him a chance to.
Bases loaded, Tyler Freeman to the plate. 3 walks to start off this game for AZ Premier against a T-Rex side that lost 8-5 June 21st against AZ Baseball Club. Steered the ship upright yesterday against Lowball, winning 9-5 here on D-backs Field 4.
It was a much better pitch that time from Hansen, trying to get ahead in counts. Just need to throw strikes, buddy. Not that time.
Another one down and relatively out of the strike zone. Here's the pitch. Just outside. A chance for AZ Premier to get some runs. Inside. 4 consecutive walks, and AZ Premier takes a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
I mean, just an interesting stretch. He threw probably his 2 best pitches in that entire so far this inning. In that AB, they're going to come have a conversation. I don't think it'll be an early pull, but not how you want to start a night. I mean, 4 walks, 3 of them really weren't even that much competitive.
Freeman, or Hansen, I should say, expected to pitch 2 innings today. T-Rex going with 4 pitchers throughout the day: Jalen Rowley, TJ Grassel, and Shorty Campbell. If you're in that huddle, if you're that coach for T-Rex, what are you telling?
Just lock in. Like, essentially, that's all it is hey, if you have the plan of, hey, you're going to go 2 innings, that's the expectation, you don't necessarily need to be relied on, but you do have a job to do, right? And you have to go out there, you have to get guys out for those 2 innings, get through it as quick as you can to get to the rest of your offerings.
Ryan Grossenbacher now to the plate.
I think that's as good of a time as ever, though, to talk to Hanson. Yeah, you give up the run, but 4 straight walks, you just take a second.
To a count. Contact fouled.
And that, Mahir, is the farthest we've seen a baseball go so far through the first 5 batters. Well over the first base dugout. Same spot.
Yep.
Hanson's trying to figure something out. He started working off the first base side, has shifted more towards the third base side of the rubber.
Grossenbacher, contact in the left field. It's caught. Here comes the runner heading towards home. No tag. 2-0. AZ Premier. So the first out of the day for T-Rex through their defense, but nonetheless surrendering 2 runs early in this one.
That's a really good at-bat from Grossenbacher. Even though he's the first AZ Premier batter to not see the base path, he's the guy that caused the most noise. He got close with 2 foul balls and wrote the ship right. Got a little early on one, lined a little looper into left center.
DeMario Faison to the dish. Runners on first and second. A look back to second. A throw to home. Fouled down the right field line. Might have popped into the bullpen. Avila on second. Freeman on first. The 1-2. Avila takes off. Grossenbacher belts this to center. It's caught, and now Avila has to track back, and he will. A speedy 90-foot dash. 2 down in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, they jumped off too quick. I think they thought Faison was going to get over the head of the center fielder there, Mahir. He did quite well. You never know with how just expansive these outfields are. A lot of these guys are, in their minds, playing pretty deep, but really they're playing in. There's so much room behind all 3 outfield positions. That center fielder's got probably the hardest job he's ever had to deal with in his baseball career.
Strobel with the hit by pitch. Bases back to being loaded, and to your point, Ryan, it is an interesting outfield. Center field, 114 feet away. Right center and left center, 357. You're looking at just down the line, I believe it's 330, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't hit it that far.
Me
I'll tell you
neither.
that much.
Rodriguez will take strike 1.
Okay, Hanson. So there's probably his best pitch so far. He goes a little more pace to it, finds the bottom of the zone, and I think he paints an outside corner to go with it. Good response after hitting a batter square.
First true strike of the day for Hanson as well. Foul tipped back. Oh, 2. Chopped down, going towards center, option to first. And that will end the inning. A 4-3 to Rodriguez, but not before 2 runs roll in. 4 consecutive walks to start off the inning. And AZ Premier gets it on with a sac fly. Another HBP mistakes pilot for T-Rex. They're down 2-0 as we head to the top of the second.
Hey, let's go. Gotta get it back. Come on. Let's go.
Back here in the top of the second inning, AZ Premier back in the field, back on the mound, and up 2-0 against the league leaders, T-Rex. Brandon Enders to deal to Johnny Garber. Swing and a miss.
How about an ideal first inning if you're AZ Premier? You get a poor start from Hanson. You get 4 guys on 4 consecutive walks. You only turn it into 2 runs, and that'll be a little disappointing. You get some good contact on the pitch as it comes through the rest of the inning with Grossenbacher and Faison, and even Rodriguez got a piece of it too. Your pitcher only had to face a couple batters to start, and you're swimming.
Right over. How about that for the book? Good. F5, right into the glove of Grossenbacher. Little case of, you could say, a case of the announcer's jinx.
Yeah, my fault. Always my fault.
Yeah, you're good.
Never Mears. I mean, good play from Grossenbacher. Hot corner's so hard. I think I played it 1 time, and I think 4 balls got between my legs over the course of that 3-inning outing. Another one. He catch that? He did. Great play. A little flare out to second. Stays in the infield. Second baseman.
So 3 pitches through. T-Rex 2 down. And both of them infield flyouts. Gavin Noren's up next.
Sometimes the baseball just doesn't go where you want it to. It's part of the game.
On. Gavin Norns, the middle infielder from Perry High School. Currently a junior, uncommitted for now.
And that is the cool thing at times about the league, is so many summer leagues here are collegiate exclusive, and this one can thread in some younger players, get them a head start on what could potentially be the next steps of their career. Good eye.
Norns playing shortstop and an extra hitter tonight. Chopped up right off the mound. Base hit straight down Broadway.
It's just a really good piece of hitting as well from Norins. Take a couple pitches, have a good eye, get your rhythm in check, and then someone right back up the gut. First hit of the day, too. Try and start something early. Plenty of time. T-Rex can score runs, most in the league so far.
Freddie Santillon fouls this. The craziest thing about T-Rex is that even though they're 7-1, and there is another team, Dinger, who's 7-0, technically speaking, T-Rex is in the first spot.
Points-based system. 14 points for T-Rex, 14 points for, I believe it's Dingers, who are right now up there. T-Rex has about 25 more runs, I believe it is, something like that, and that's your first tiebreaker, run differential, so that helps.
Plus 47. 75 runs scored, 28 runs allowed.
It's a lot.
Just nestles into the strike zone.
And it changes the way you construct your roster in some ways. Yeah, you're always going to just look to stockpile on talent, no matter which team you are in the league. But, you know, if you're looking for tiebreakers, you're probably going to favor bats more than anything else. And his throw gets away at first, and I think he's going to stay there. He will. It was weird. Came into the catcher, you know, split-second decision to try and pick him off. He thought about it on the last pitch. Thought he might have just been checking him off and saying, hey, man, don't try it. He tries it on the next one, so you go for it. Almost was disaster. Could have ended up in shallow right field.
2-1. Smacked to center. And that will do it for the top of the second. T-Rex getting some folks on base, but they're still down 2. Middle of the second, and the league leaders continue to trail AZ Premier. Tito Adelkin to the plate as we start the bottom of the second. AZ Premier worked through 8 of their batters through the first inning. A nightmare start for Tyler Hansen, who walked the first 4 batters. Chopped down towards short. And a different change of heart to start this inning. Matthew Carter on short.
Hey, great job. Look at the first guy.
Juan Avila, or pardon me. Got Gavin Norns at shortstop. Easton Bryant at first. Tino Adelkin Jr. Consecutive towards the dirt for Hansen. 3-1. Chopped up. Stays in the infield. On the run. In time.
Heck of a play here.
Delican Jr. was feet away. Many feet away from that first base. Good play by Garrett Geenan. 90 feet from home. So Matthew Carter to the plate. Wearing number 1. In position number 6, the shortstop, but batting first tonight. 1-0. Check swing. He went.
Good pitch. Yeah, boy.
Back-to-back strikes for Hanson. Chopped foul. Carter just able to make contact on it. Take 2 on the 1-2. Cracked. Finds a gap. And Carter's on base for the second time today.
Funny how it works, right? Right? Johnny. Go, Greg, go to work.
Bazinovich. Back to the Pentagon. Just like Carter, just like Avila and Freeman, who started off the first.
He's a freshman.
Got a walk.
No, he's trying to find something.
First pitch, down to the dirt again. Bazinovich with a full pitch walk, or pardon me, a full count walk in the first. Carter going on 4 pitches. Same with Avila, same with Freeman. Inner center, F8, no runs for AZ Premier. So 2 innings down, a few more to go here from Salt River Fields, D-backs field number 4. It's AZ Premier 2, T-Rex nothing, as T-Rex heads back to the plate right here on the Arizona Woodbat YouTube page. Down 2-0 to AZ Premier. So a miss. Ty Campbell at the 1-1. Batting in the 9th hole today. We've still yet to see the bottom part of T-Rex's order. Juan Carlos Calamara, who was supposed to bat 10th, moved up to the leadoff spot in favor, or rather to replace, Jonte Hennessy, as that ball bounces into the backstop. Two, popped up to center. Catch made by Tyler Freeman.
And at this point right here, right, we're sitting here saying, how long can AZ Premier just continue to shred through this T-Rex lineup that's been so effective through the first 2 weeks of 2024? You stay out in front the longer, the more likely you are to find the upset.
Up high, dealing to Rowan Norius, Gavin's brother. One. Outside again. Another ball that evaded the grasp of Joey Strobel. Another one popped up. Skyward back, skyward right from our angle. Heading towards field 3, which does not hold any games during this Arizona Wood Bat League. 5 and 6 do, though. Full count, swing and a miss. The first strikeout of the day for Brandon Enders. And like you said, Ryan, T-Rex, an efficient offense, but struggling to get runs early in this one.
And right now, that's the perfect recipe for AZ Premier here. I mean, as long as you can just mow through this order. First time through, they always tell you, is always the easiest, but it depends on the team you're playing. We've got a very antsy offense in T-Rex that probably like to get after guys. This is the first time we've gotten a chance to see them this year, but it wouldn't surprise me if they're super aggressive, and they just haven't had the chance to today.
Geenan will send this into the gap. That one's rolling towards the wall. He'll be going for 2 in the process. And he's going to go for 3 as well. Here comes the relay to the plate. He's safe.
And there's some of that aggression. Geenan finally gets a hold of one. The first one really shoved out there all evening from T-Rex, and there's life for them in the third. Geenan, great base running, too. You thought second. I thought second, too. He turns for 3. I think the tag was probably going to be in time. It's a really good slide from Garrett Geenan to get out of trouble and stand just 90 feet away.
Logan Yule will chop this. It's fair. First run rolls in. Yule is heading towards second. An RBI double. And T-Rex is on the board. Geenan rounds the bases. The bottom of the order coming up big so far. We're back to the top with Juan Carlos Calamara.
And now you can kind of see why T-Rex are very offensively abled. The bottom of the order can come up big for them. You get a nice triple from Geenan, then a double from Yule. That's how you produce in what is essentially a big time lineup. They have 15.
Hard swing and a miss.
With all those extra hitters, you bat with plenty of bodies, and you get to piece your lineup up maybe a little differently. You can hide guys maybe a little bit more and get key bats in key spots like the bottom of the lineup can be at times. At times, not every time, but maybe in this case for T-Rex.
Calamara senses it gets down in front of Freeman. Here comes Yule. The hurl towards home. He's safe. Back-to-back RBIs for T-Rex. Tie game 2-2 in the top of the third. So now going to the Bryants, 2 and 3. Here's Gunner. An immediate stand-up by Strobel. Not wanting to let that one get by. Gunner, the freshman, attending Chandler Gilbert Junior College, and Easton, the junior, attending BYU right now. Called strike. Two on. No stolen bases in this game so far. Has been quite a frequent sign at the AZ Wood Bat Leagues this year. Many teams going from first to second. A few moves where you go from first and round to third. Another takeoff, another foul. Payoff. Up high, ball four, bat flip. And T-Rex has the go-ahead run in scoring position. A visit from the coach of AZ Premier. Both teams, even though they are in week 3, still trying to build chemistry, still trying to build that trust between others. Here from summer ball, back into college ball, high school ball, wherever they may be in their baseball careers. Brandon Enders will stay on the mound for now. 2-2 game in the top of the third. 2 outs, and Easton Bryant, one of the most prolific players in this Wood Bat League, let alone for T-Rex, up to the plate. The Brigham Young star from the Valley, went to Campo Verde High School in Gilbert. Another takeoff, Avila going to third. And Gunner Bryant will go to second. Double stolen base tactic. Now both runners are in scoring position. Another floater, this one's called strike. Bryant could be making some trips back to the Valley sometime in March, April, May, maybe February. Should BYU play ASU here. Up high again. Such is the case of Joey Strobel, the catcher, who's let a few stolen bases go by him recently. T-Rex knocking on the door. This one sent into deep right field. Going back to the track, just caught before the wall. Clutch play by Tito Adelican. And AZ Premier gets out of the inning. They don't have the lead, but it is a tie game, 2-2, back-to-back RBIs, one by Logan Yule, the other by Juan Carlos Calamara, as we head to the bottom of the third here at Salt River Fields. A 2-2 game under the lights in Scottsdale. Back to the plate will take strike one. 96 degrees right now. Does not feel like 96 degrees. 99 degrees. Not the point I was going for. I was actually going to say more likely or not. It was actually cooler than that. 38% humidity. 6 mile per hour winds right now. 1-1 to Avila. Another one hanging outside. As we should have a new pitcher on the mound. That's Jaden Rowley, after Hansen took the first two. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day from T-Rex's pitching core. Tyler Freeman, who got the last walk to start off the first inning. Carter, Bozinovich, Avila, and then him. Back-to-back strikes. Something we haven't said a lot tonight when it comes to T-Rex's pitching core. Rowley trying to rope the reins as this one is slotted up the middle, just past the diving shortstop, that being Gavin Norrens. And Freeman, once again, back-to-back ABs, back-to-back appearances at first base. Grossenbacher will take his timeout to start this. Grossenbacher got the first out in this game, for AZ Premier that is. An F7 into left. Nonetheless, a sock fly in that regard. So it's a put the money in a bank situation, as that's a base hit. Runners move up 1. 1 out, 2 on. Grossenbacher 1 for 2 today, but already a single and an RBI. Seems like Grossenbacher will have a runner, and it will be Juan Avila, who will pinch run at first base. Faison also flew out to the center field. And that's when things started to stop from AZ Premier's original jutting out to the lead 2-0. A hard lead on second by Freeman. The second baseman for T-Rex, Rowan Norrens, trying to tell Rowley on the mound, hey, look back. Still a massive leadoff, too. Chopped, fouled. Trying to cork that the other way. That is way off the line. Ended up hitting T-Rex's dugout. That's barely on the left side of your screen. Freeman wanted his stolen base. He got it. The same goes for Avila, who's running for Grossenbacher. 2 runners in scoring position. Another ball. Faison ahead of the count. 1 out in a 2-2 game in the bottom of the third. Rowley against Faison. Outside, ball 4. Bases loaded for AZ Premier. Joey Strobel, who's had an interesting day, a very commanding day. He's tried to get to that spot from his eyes behind the dish. First pitch off of the catcher behind him. It was Ty Campbell in the early moments of this game. It seems like, or rather, we'll see Campbell later today. Johnny Garber, he's still there, and we'll now have a talk with Rowley. A strikeout to start the bottom of the third to Juan Avila. Freeman goes for a single. Grossenbacher goes for a single. Faison walks. And your QB1 tonight for AZ Premier, Joey Strobel, hit by pitch in the first inning. Seeing this one. Chopped down, rolling in towards short. Throw to first. Off kilter. Here come the runners. One's already scored. Here comes a second. Stop sign on at third. 2 runners in scoring position. A 2-run double for Joey Strobel. Probably get the single and maybe a throwing error on the scorebook, but nonetheless, AZ Premier back in the lead, 4-2 up on T-Rex. It's Faison on second right now. Grossenbacher on third. First pitch to Rodriguez, down low. Rodriguez grounded to second to end out the first inning. Got some wiggle room here. Swing and a miss. Wind continuing to blow outward. Blowing towards the mound, towards the outfield. So in ways it could help out the batters. Another aggressive swing and a miss from Rodriguez. In what I believe is a southeast facing field. D-backs field 4 here at Salt River Fields. Popped up towards center. Shallow center, they got it. Grossenbacher towards home. He's got to throw to third. He's out. So you get the sacrifice fly to score Grossenbacher. Tack on one more run. Faison, or rather, nonetheless, Strobel out at third. 5-2 in favor of AZ Premier. A 3-run inning. T-Rex with a lot more work to do as we start off the 4th inning right after this. Top of the 4, T-Rex back to the plate and surprisingly down 5-2. A team that has only lost once this year, once again on the ropes. Mihir Sinhasan, Kevin Cardaz back with you in Scottsdale. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday night as Justin Charrington sees this first pitch out wide.
You said it best, Mihir. It's kind of shocking to see what's gone on with the T-Rex. They're a 7-1 team, a fantastic baseball team in this league, first in the standings, and honestly, it felt like they've had no control this entire game.
2-0. Two on. Another swing and a miss.
That's a big cut. That's a home run swing right there. You're swinging that bat with that much intensity, trying to get it over that 357 mark in right field.
Fouled. Justin Charrington ended out the first for T-Rex on a 6-3. 6-3 double play, I should say. Easton Bryant getting knocked out alongside him on the ground out. This time, he'll bloop one into shallow center, just beyond the infield. And T-Rex, you talked about it before, Kevin, T-Rex not having some sort of momentum. Did have some momentum for a while. It's almost like a pendulum going back and forth. AZ Premier scores twice, then T-Rex does, and then AZ Premier takes 3 runs just recently in the third.
I think what makes it more shocking almost here is how much bigger this deficit could be if Premier were to just capitalize on their big chances. In that first inning, they had that bases loaded opportunity. They only knocked into, but it was bases loaded, no outs. And I'm not saying that 2 runs is disappointing. That's a good inning. That's productive baseball. What I am saying is with no outs and bases loaded, you'd expect a little more.
Chop towards short, long throw towards first. Can't make the grab. Avila has to race towards the bullpen to get it. And another error, you could say. Johnny Garber will get towards first. Justin Charrington will go towards third. He picked up an extra base because of the outward throw.
This is when you capitalize. The T-Rex, this is when you turn it on. Runners on the corners, no outs, opportunity to go and get back in this game.
Ethan Hatch. Ball goes into the backstop. Here comes Charrington. It's 5-3 AZ Premier. Garber moves up to second in the process as well. So your 4th run at second, your tying run at the plate. A good chance nonetheless for T-Rex.
About the halfway point of this game here for the T-Rex. You know there's a lot of baseball left to play. You're also cognizant of the time limit rules in this league. You know that you probably only have 2 hours to play. Probably looking at about an hour left in the game. Probably time to turn up the heat if you're the T-Rex.
Check swing. And another one. Not biting the dust just yet, but another possible out.
Would you believe me if I said I was muted that entire time?
One, two. Chopped foul, and now we get to hear Kevin Cardes on the mic.
All right, I'm back. My apologies, was muted on accident. It's one of those situations here. I talked about it when I was off air, but on air, kind of half in the middle. They had runners on the corners, no outs. This is an opportunity for a T-Rex team that hasn't really had the juice. As you see it pop up there, maybe a little out. Maybe I jinxed it. I want to see if it comes down.
You didn't.
Whew, no jinx there. Runners on the corners, opportunity to score a run. They do get that run in. Now you're thinking, how do we get that second one in? We have a runner on second base, 1 out. It's 5-3. Your tying run is at the plate. This is an opportunity to get back in this game, but cognizant of the 2-hour time limit rule in this league to preserve arms, you have an hour left to play roughly. You just need to focus on turning up the heat now so you don't run into an innings limit issue later on. 5-3. T-Rex are still fighting.
Gavin Norius, strike one to him. Norius with a single in the first. A lot of singles today. One triple by Garrett Geenan in the third. that sparked the rally as this one skewered into center. Hat flies off, and the out is made. A good read by Freeman from center.
Just like that, your fortunes change so quickly. 2 quick pop-ups, 2 outs now. Opportunity to now stray in that base. Runner in scoring position for you for the T-Rex. You have to think that maybe it's still positive. It is still positive. You got to run back. Deficit's cut down to 2. But if you're the T-Rex and you're sitting here at the plate, you know that this is a runner you want to get in.
Freddie Santillan. Another swing and the miss. Brandon Enders started this game for AZ Premier. He's still on the mound now. 4th inning. Still throwing some good heat as well.
It's what an Arizona Wood Bat League coach dreams of. You want your guy to go 4 innings. You don't have a lot of arms on your roster. These rosters are small. This is exactly what you want, especially if you're the Premier Pro coach.
Santillan fouls it back. Freddie Santillan, the uncommitted freshman, played at high school ball at Chandler. A lot of guys from the East Valley on this team, few from the West as well. Good balance. Strobel had it for a while, loses it, and it's another pass ball and another move forward for Johnny Garber.
Can you feel that, Mahir? That's the heat. It just turned up. I promise you it did. I can feel it. It's windy and it's cooling down outside, but now AZ Premier has an opportunity to let this one slip a little bit. The rope in their hands, it's kind of falling out.
Strobel able to make the grab that time. 2 outs in this 4th inning. Back-to-back singles, an F4 and an F8. Runner scores off pass ball. Sent it to right and caught. So again, AZ Premier gets out of a bit of a jam, but not before allowing some runs. It's now 5-3 as they retake the bats. Middle of the 4th, here from Salt River Fields. this one from Salt River Fields. An interesting one. A top 10 matchup between T-Rex and AZ Premier. AZ Premier, the 9th team in the league, according to the most recent standings, up 5-3. Tito Adelican back to the plate. Grounded short to start off the second inning. In the 9-hole today, second to last in the lineup. Up high, a tip. Bit of a rollover. Not much, though.
On the Suns, the Valley jersey out there. A little hard to see on our cameras, but telling you, when you can see it in crystal clear, real life, it's fantastic.
This one chopped down, going towards short. Throw over towards Charrington. In time. Another 6-3 for Adelican. And you and I were talking about those jerseys, Kevin, and we did bring up the Valley in general. Good scheme overall. Their logo, according to their Instagram page, the cactus, a purple background, a white outline, and AP, the lettering of AP.
Sort of Suns colored already. I kind of see the direction, the vision a little bit. You were talking about the Valley. Right now we're standing, you can hear it in the background. It's monsoon season. The wind has picked up exponentially. You can just right there. It's peaking our microphones, but it's also making it much harder to play out than that outfield. It already plays pretty deep. It's 357 to each corner. But if you're in center field, this is, I don't want to say a nightmare, but it's as close as to one that you could get.
Just outside for Adelican Jr. T-Rex in the field. Blue tops, white pants. Deal a bit wide. A new pitcher on the mound, TJ Grassel for T-Rex. Grassel, the minister. Payoff. Adelican takes base. Almost every batter for AZ Premier today has gotten, at the very least, to first base. I think the only one who has not gotten there . So a nice ground out towards first. That moves the runner. Adelican now in scoring position. Bozinovic back to the plate. A blustery night, as you talked about, Kevin. Monsoon season. Bit of a leadoff by Adelican Jr. Heads back towards second base. One out. A lot of action.
You said it right here. Monsoon season, you know it. June through early September. Random rain, lots of showers, and most importantly, what you can hear right now, blistering winds. It helps it cool it down. But when we're out here, it's almost hard to hear you.
Again, we thank you for tuning in wherever you may be in the valley, maybe braving the wind inside or elsewhere. We thank you for your support of AZ Woodbat. That one way outside, ball 4, as Bozinovic once again gets a free bag in this one. A lot of great people fielding this 23-team league. Eric Doble, the president and CEO. Matthew Fredette, the commissioner and general manager. We'll have him on shortly on the program. Juan Avila, as this one's passed, a takeoff towards third, and he's out. Adelican Jr. was going for another pass towards 90 feet away. It did not work out this time. End of the 4th inning. AZ Premier still up 5-3 on T-Rex. More to come right after this on the AZ Woodbat YouTube page and Twitter. Top of the 5th here from Salt River Fields, D-backs field number 4. T-Rex back at the plate, down 5-3. As we'll see Ty Campbell take ball 1. Mahir Hassan back with you, joined by Matthew Fredette, the commissioner and general manager of the Arizona Collegiate Woodbat League. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for having me, and I really appreciate everything you guys are doing out here. You guys are absolutely killing it, and I know the fans are loving it as much as we are.
Same goes for you guys as well, because, you know, we get in maybe about a few hours before some of the early games, and it's a very interesting process. What is it like being a part of this team?
It's unlike anything I've ever done before. The greatest part about this is everybody that works here has full-time jobs. So doing this as a side thing and being able to help all these baseball players really play in the summer and get better and even go to some colleges, you know, finding opportunities like that. It's really all about that for us. That's our driving force. You know, I've been doing this 8 years, and it's the reason I stayed in Arizona, really. I would never move out of here because I love doing this job so much, honestly. And it's all about the players.
Absolutely. And you talked about being in the Valley for 8 years. The Woodbat League has been around for more than 20 years now. What is the growth you've seen?
Yeah, so it's been here 21 years officially, and it's grown exponentially, especially in the recent years. When I first started, we were sitting around 12 teams, and now this season we're at 23. And it's really been great just to be able to get our name out there and then have the amount of players come through here that we have. I mean, we have players that have been drafted in the first round, and then we have guys that are just fighting to get a spot somewhere and really just want to keep playing baseball at the next level. And that's what makes it so great, really. Just the amount of players coming through here at all different levels.
One thing about that, too, is that you talk about the different levels. You've got some guys who are in high school, you've got some guys that are in college, and that's not something that's seen in a lot of other summer leagues, such as Northwoods or Cape Cod, some of the bigger ones out there in the United States, as we see Ty Campbell take a walk. What was the process between, like, trying to bring teams in, but also trying to bring players and get this idea of saying, hey, everybody's welcome here?
Yeah, you know, for the longest time, we were very exclusive to just college players. You know, for the longest time, before even I was there, we had housing. We were recruiting top recruits, trying to get, you know, the top players in the country and out of the country. But we really saw an opportunity to go after more of a neglected group that didn't have a home in the summer. And that's when we started allowing incoming freshmen into college, guys that were uncommitted, guys that couldn't get invites to other places or just wanted to be home for the summer, really. When you're away for college all the time, you want to come home, you want to play in front of your families, you want to be, with those home-cooked meals. And then it just grew from there. There's some really talented high school guys that are already getting looked at by colleges, and it's like, hey, if you're already getting those looks, why not give you that little push, that little boost? And it only helps the league grow even more. A lot of times, they're out here gaming while these college guys that are juniors are like, hey, I'm just having fun playing summer ball, and it's fun to see.
What are the best interactions you've had with coaches and players throughout your entire time, like whether it's just going about your day or talking about the different things of baseball? What have you seen throughout your time here?
The thing about summer ball really is, these guys, especially a typical college player, they're being coached up all year round. So then in the summer for 2 months, they get to go home or go, to Arizona or wherever they're going, and they get to be around a whole new group of players, an entirely new coach. And I like to call managers in the summer. They're here managing. They're here getting these guys playing time. They're trying to put them in the best positions possible. And they're not doing so much coaching as they are just relating to the boys and trying to get them their goal. These guys come in here and say, hey, I need this many innings doing this. I need work doing that. And the manager's going to sit there and be like, all right, I can get that done for you. And it really, kind of forms that bond that they don't have, with their other coaches. It's a different type of bond. It's a lot more relaxed. It's a lot more fun. And not to say it's not fun the rest of the time, but, summer baseball is all about having fun. It's about being out here and remembering what baseball is all about, really.
Garrett Geenan at the plate now. Got a single earlier. We did see Ro Norens pop up towards short earlier.
I do have to say the T-Rex Club has been with us for quite a few years now. I remember when Doug reached out to us, Doug and Rex, and they do a job. It's when they're coming into something new like this, it really can be a learning experience, and they've weathered the ship well, and they're hanging in. They're actually beating one of the top teams in the league that's been here for many, many years playing high-level baseball. So, I think they run their team really well, and, I'm so proud of both of these teams and their managers and all their players.
There by Adelican. AZ Premier up 5-3, and you kind of touched upon it earlier, but I think the biggest thing I've seen is with some of these teams. Like, some of these teams are just founded for this league. Some of them have travel ball size. Some of them are like a national corporation that have teams in Arizona, both with you and then also with Eric Doble, the president and CEO of this league. What goes into those conversations, and I think more importantly, what's the off-season look like for this league?
Yeah, so after the season, we take a little bit of time off. We try to relax, obviously. Right now we're kind of running around, trying to make everything perfect, and really just trying to get a good product out there for the boys. But then after that, we open up registration, and then we start talking to all the guys. Hey, did you have a good summer? That kind of stuff. Bringing guys back. We have a great return rate, really, with all of our teams. We try to really develop that relationship with the coaches and as many boys as we can. We try to get them pictures, all that kind of stuff. Just anything to show them how much we appreciate them being here. And then we start, finding fields, that kind of stuff, talking, and really getting set up for the year. And then once we get enough registrations, I start forming some teams, because we do have an open registration where free agents, guys that don't have a team, can sign up. And then, like these two teams, they reached out to their coaches and they're signing up through them. And it's really a great balance of having, an open registration as well as just having these teams brought in that some kind of know each other and some are new to the teams as well. So it's a long process, and it's really all paying off right now. We have a great game right here, 5-3, and it's, I'm looking around at the other games as well, and, it's just been some really good baseball lately, so that's always fun to see. I know the umpires enjoy it as well.
It's kind of a unique situation because you'll see some players, especially some of them at the bigger colleges, even at ASU, where they'll go out east for that summer ball. A lot of guys staying here in the Valley, and you get to play it at a place like Salt River Fields, where just down the road from here, you've got the spring training field for the Colorado Rockies and the hometown Arizona Diamondbacks. So you do have kind of premier facilities that are at your hand.
Yeah, we've been in here since they opened, and it's a relationship we absolutely love. I mean, this is it. It's really our home. And when me and Eric, the president, came in here, we were so happy to just be home. This really does feel like home to us, national, and you can see the level of play is always higher when they're playing on these fields, and it's a great location. So we're just honestly so blessed to be here. Everything is always running smoothly here. You know, all the staff here are phenomenal. So, you know, I can see the boys, especially when you get the live stream going, they start playing a little bit harder. They know everybody's watching, and when they get on a field like this, I mean, how can you not, you know, want to just, you know, play your heart out?
Juan Calamara back to the dish. 2 outs in the top of the 5th, and got another question for you. You're wearing some baseball-like shorts, white shorts, but got a little bit of the baseball fringe on there. Looks kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, where else am I going to wear these? I do soccer stuff during the day, and, you know, I got to bust out the baseball shorts for being out here. You know, it's I always notice is everybody's got all their baseball get up on, all their different brands and everything, and, you know, our fans are just phenomenal with their wear, and you know, I had to show out a little bit, get my threads on and stuff like that. So
Garrett Geenan rounds home off the wild pitch. Logan Ewell now at third. 2 runners in scoring position for T-Rex. Maybe a chance here, as we talked about before throughout this broadcast, for T-Rex to get something going in their ways. Gunnar Bryant now at the plate, and I actually have one more question for you, Matt.
for sure.
There's a possibility there could be someone watching, whether it's a parent, coach, a kid out there that wants to be involved with the Wood Bat League over summer, want to get some reps for their team, for themselves, before fall ball and then before high school season in spring. What would you tell those people? What's your elevator pitch to them to come here to Scottsdale in the summer?
Absolutely. So we know it's hot here in the summer, but we're going to take care of you boys in every way possible. You know, we're a driving force no matter what level you're at about getting everybody playing time. I don't care if you're D1 shortstop somewhere or you're just trying to walk on at a local junior college or anywhere. We're going to make sure you guys are getting the reps that you need and getting all the playing time and whatever coaching you may or may not need to get you to the next level, whether you're trying to be drafted or just trying to go play somewhere. You're going to get playing time here. You're going to see quality at bats. You're going to see quality hitters. And everybody's going to play hard, but also you're going to have fun. Summer ball is all about having fun. Like, as we see in air right there by the second baseman, he's not even going to be thinking about that later tonight, honestly, because it is summer ball and it's about having fun. I know we're always driving for, you know, make the most of this, make the most of that. And sometimes making the most is just having fun during summer ball and getting reps and getting better. And that's what we're all about here. We really just want everybody to have fun playing baseball, not feel that pressure, and enjoy the game, also getting better and getting the reps they need.
A 5-5 game and another rally by T-Rex.
Yeah, this one's going back and forth, I have to say. It's been a good game. Oh.
Easton Bryant chopping this towards left. That one's going to the
wind.
back to the track at the wall. It is caught. What a catch back there by Demario Faison. Or pardon me, that is not a catch. More runs roll in. Gunnar Bryant heads home.
Yeah, the wind kept pushing it on that one. It really kept going.
It's hard to see back here from times. We're already, you can't see this if you're watching at home, but you got about possibly, I'd say, 50 feet before you get to the backstop, and then further on into the night. A 6-5 lead for T-Rex, their first lead of the game. I'm going to put you in the analyst chair for one, Matt, before
For sure.
we send you off, but it seems like T-Rex is getting those wheels working, and it seems like this is something that we've seen this team do throughout this season. They put up at least 5 in all of their games. What seems to be working for them offensively?
Yeah, they wear you down, honestly. All their hitters, you know, however many they're hitting, they're all players. They're all dudes. They're gonna put a tough up bat up there, and you know, if you make a mistake, they're gonna hit the ball, as you saw right there, with a little bit of help of the wind, but he still gave it a good ride. And they're just so talented and so deep. And you know, I was talking to Doug earlier this week, and they've been in the league many times, and they've always put up a ton of runs. But as the thing is with any summer league, they didn't have the pitching, and this year they really do. I think they're real deep in all areas, so it's gonna be good seeing how they do the rest of the season, let alone this game. Chased one up there.
Justin Charrington today grounded short, and then another single down the way. T-Rex with what has already been a great inning so far with 3, as this
That'll
one is
work.
clipped right into shallow right field. Here comes another. Heading home, throw off line, 7 to 5.
That'll work. When in doubt, just dink it out there to right field. Honestly, that's padding their lead with a little insurance run there.
I tell you, Matt, T-Rex has been rallying on this 2-out, and seems like you might be the lucky charm.
I guess so. I must be their lucky charm. Don't tell AZ Premier that. They're gonna hate me after this.
So another visit to the outfield. They already replaced Brandon Enders a little while ago in this inning. It's been going on for quite a while now. It's currently 9:03 Arizona time, so roughly speaking about 30 minutes left, and kind of brings me to a follow-up question before is, this is an interesting league in the sense that it's 7 innings and for the most part a very hard stop at about roughly 2 hours as the wind starts to blow here in Scottsdale. How does it feel different? Because I feel like, especially for the average baseball fan, there's high school baseball, which has 9 batters, 9 in the lineup. Same for college, same for professional. And then you got summer ball here where you've got 13 as that one sneaks through.
Yeah, as I said before, it's all about playing time. So we allow our guys to hit as many as they need to. You know, they get some extra hitters. They can do the DH. They can rotate guys in and out. Once we get to playoffs, we start to tighten that up a little bit. But during the regular season, it's all about getting these guys playing time. Everybody makes playoffs in the league. So whether you're first seed or last seed, you're going to play. And it's single elimination, which really makes it quite dangerous, right? Any team is dangerous no matter who you are when you get into the playoffs. And then for the hard stop, you know, we do 205 with no new inning after 205. It's really just to save our pitchers. I mean, these games can wear on in the summer, and it's really hot out here. We want to protect our arms. You know, we want these colleges and these players and parents to really trust us with their players, and we don't want to see any injuries. And for the most part, we really don't. And I credit a lot of that to the 7 innings, to the play style, to the relaxed style, and you know, our time limits and stuff. That's just to ensure these games get over in a reasonable amount of time, and we're just protecting our players.
Here's a pitch, another foul back towards Johnny Garber.
Got a battle going on here.
Yeah, for sure. 4 runs so far by T-Rex in this inning alone, many of which are on the 2-out count, as you can see.
Oh, gets away there. Now he's just 90 feet closer.
Sometimes that's what you want.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially with the wind swirling like it is and really pushing the ball crazy places. I mean, that 90 feet can make all the difference. As we can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but the left fielder is playing really deep, while the right fielder is somewhat shallow just because that's the way the wind is pushing it.
Windy day in the booth, and another ball. Monsoon season in Arizona is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, being the commissioner, I definitely don't like it. We had all sorts of weather delays yesterday. We had to cancel some games. It's always a stressful time of year for us. We try to protect our players the best we can, but we also want to get these games playing because we don't want people driving out here for nothing. So it's fun to deal with. I mean, it's a little bit cooler now, but yeah, it's not fun for me.
Johnny Garber with another hit by pitch.
Oh, man.
almost feels that sometimes you could put your arms out a little bit and you start to sway.
Yeah,
at
for
times.
sure. It is blowing. These gusts are getting, especially being up high as we are. Oh, that might get
That
out.
one sent to left,
Yep.
and that one is gone.
Wow, that got up there and it was hammered. That wind really, I mean, it was so high that wind took it, but I think it was going out either way. He really got a hold of that one. Got a pitch he liked for sure.
Ethan Hatch, a 3-run shot, and if the hatch hasn't been open already for T-Rex, it definitely has here. 10-5 in favor of our designated visitors, who have not given up in this inning.
No, they're gonna keep hitting. Oh, look at that celebration. That's awesome. Yeah, they are relentless. Really, they are. They have a deep lineup, and they're not gonna stop. But I would not count Premier out yet. They have shown a lot already in this young season. I mean, it's not even halfway through, and you know they have come out and shocked a few teams, and they have not surprised me one bit, knowing the players and the coaching staff that's put together there. But you know they've come out and really come on strong as a first-year team in the league. So I would not count them out. They have a really good chance.
Gavin Norns hit by pitch. You talked about it before that being a part of the Wood Bat League, it was one of the reasons why you stayed in Arizona. Just out of curiosity, where would you like to move to?
So for the first time in I don't know how many years, I don't know if you want to call that, we just got a ground out, so we're finally out of the inning. But the first time in I don't know how many years, I'm going to get a vacation and head out to Montana to see my parents. I would love to live in Montana or Idaho, somewhere where it is beautiful, a little bit of snow. I'm born and raised in Arizona, so you know I love it here, but I need to get away sometimes. But I'm not going anywhere, and neither is this league for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk about Montana. A lot of sky-high places there, and T-Rex soaring high after this 5th inning. A 7 runs tacked on. They're up 10-5 as we head to the bottom. Here's Hassan with Matthew Fredette. Matt, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you for all the
appreciate
work
it.
you guys have done this year. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for more right after this on the AZ Woodbat YouTube and Twitter pages. So after a long start to this 5th inning, we are finally to the bottom after T-Rex pours on 7 runs in the 5th against AZ Premier. Here's Hassan back with Kevin Cardez after what seems like an eternity at times.
I got a nice break out of that top of the 5th. I'll tell you what, I didn't have to do anything. I went down, I got a snack, I got water. I even considered Gatorade. That inning was so long. I come back, and a 2-run deficit for the T-Rex turns into a 5-run lead, and here they are trying to close it out as we go into the final 18 minutes of the night for both teams.
I want to hear what types of snacks you got.
I'm a big Cheez-Its guy, Mahir. I love Cheez-Its. I think that they're fantastic. You can't go wrong with them. I do like the burnt ones. They have a better flavor, but you can bet that I got a little Cheez-It action in that top of the 5th. And look, a single. Awesome. They must love Cheez-Its too.
Maybe they woke up feeling cheesy, possibly.
That was good. And I'm really trying to hold back my laugh because there's already enough background noise. I feel like that might pique our mics even more.
The wind may be nature's way of laughing. You never know. Tyler Freeman to the plate. A walk and a single for him. He'll take strike 1. Check swing. No appeal. No call. Strike in that regards.
Unless this inning runs long, if you're AZ Premier, you know that you probably have 2 more attempts to go. You have this inning, you have 3 outs here, you have 3 outs at the next inning. Assuming that you can keep it to a scoreless top of the 6th, you'll have 6 outs to play with to get 5 runs. It sounds like a tall task, but we just saw the T-Rex add, 7 in 1/2 an inning? It's definitely a possibility, but it has to start now. You see a runner on first base. This is when you start kicking into gear. A pop-out is not going to do that, but let's see if it gets down.
Yeah, Freeman rolling towards right. And that's a good catch in the outfield. 1 down. Brian Grossenbacher back to the plate. Sac fly in the first, a single, making it around the bases in the 3rd. A blustery night here in Scottsdale. It continues throughout the day today. Grossenbacher popped up towards center, rolling back, and it's dropped in the outfield. Runners continue to go. Grossenbacher picks up a double, and Avila heads to 3rd.
That's good, aggressive base running. You saw if you're on first base, this is tough to read because the center fielder has an opportunity to catch it. He's tracking it all the way back. Although the catch isn't made, it goes right through the hands. There's an opportunity for that ball to go down. If you're on first base and you turn that and you get onto 3rd, that's just good base running. That's an aggressive jump, got off to a good start all the way around the bags. Now you have 2 runners in scoring position, an opportunity to drive those in, bring this lead down to 3, take a deep breath. You have 5 outs now to play with 1 out in this inning. Let the game come to you.
Up high. Faison back in there. 6 games in the 7:30 spot, 3 from here at Salt River Fields. You're seeing T-Rex versus AZ Premier on field number 4 in the D-backs complex. In field number 5, Dirtbags, the 4-1-1 Dirtbags against the 2-5 turn 2. And then on field 6, AZ Baseball Club, currently 5-2 against Trotsky, who's currently 3-4. You can see those other games on the Woodbat YouTube page. We are streaming, and that will be the case as this season goes along. Skew foul. 10-5 in favor of T-Rex. Now they're saying 11-5. That's what the scoreboard in right center field is saying. Nonetheless, if you're just tuning in, AZ Premier started off the game with the lead. Lost it. It was 2-2 for a while. As this one is knocked. A leaping grab. Throw to second in time. Double play. And AZ Premier, to continue my previous statement, up 5-3 before T-Rex comes roaring back in the 5th. And they'll keep the brakes on that way in the 6th. We head to the 6th. T-Rex well in command here on this Tuesday night. Blustery one. We'll be back after this. Top of the 6th, T-Rex, just an inning earlier, showed not just AZ Premier, but the entire league why they're the #1 team right now. 11-5, they lead on this Tuesday night. Dealing now towards Freddie Santion. Santion made a great catch to end out that 5th inning. A leaping grab in his shortstop position, just within the infield, tossing it towards second to get the double play. On the offensive side for Santion, a fly out to center in the 2nd, a fly out to right in the 4th.
If you're AZ Premier, as this game starts to wind down and it gets more and more unlikely, you have to feel like this is one that kind of slipped away. T-Rex, 7-1, about to advance to 8-1. All that, if it all goes well, probably the best team in the league as it stands right now, first in the standings for sure as it is due to run differential. And you had them on the ropes. It was 5-2, and that rally to get them to a 7-run inning happened with 2 outs. The entire thing happened with 2 outs on the bags. This is one that could have been prevented. This is a game that you probably could have won. And now you have to live with that because this is an AZ Premier team that's going to fall to 500. Granted, it's early in the year. You have time to get back as these summer months draw on. But these are one of the games that you might look back on later towards the playoffs and be like, man, we should have won that one.
Fouled off by Campbell. And to your point, Kevin, we just had Matthew Fredette, commissioner of the AZ Woodbat League, on, and he said that it's very competitive in the sense that everybody makes the playoffs. So there is a chance, even though AZ Premier sits 9th in the league, T-Rex sits in the driver's seat, there's a possibility these two teams could face off in a few weeks. Up high, upstairs.
everyone does make the playoffs. There's been interesting proposals as to how the bottom of the bracket will work due to the fact that there's 23 teams. It's an uneven number. Something needs to happen to get it to an even, whether you do a play-in for that last spot or you sort of do an elimination round tournament style like the NBA play-in tournament. I know that Eric and Matt have talked about it a little bit, but we do know that it's single elimination. Everyone makes the playoffs. All of that stays the same from previous years, but that 23 team number leaves a lot of questions as to, hey, what does it look like? I'm sure they have it figured out. I do need to check and confirm with Eric. These are the questions that matter, because if you're a team like, hey, AZ Premier, 500 isn't safe. You could have a bad month, slide all the way down. You never know where you're going to end by the end of the year. But for a T-Rex team like this, you want to be the first seed, because if there is an opportunity to have a bye in the playoffs, that's exactly what you want.
It seems like Strobel has walked over to the T-Rex dugout. Looks like he's getting a new glove, it seems like. Glove retrieved. Game continues, 11-5 in favor of T-Rex. A bit of shuffling in the lineup, if I'm not mistaken, as Rowan Norius, who was batting in the 10th spot going into today, he's at the plate right now. This one chopped towards the left. Does it say fair? It's foul. Or pardon me, it is fair. Norius is racing towards second. Another instance where the viewpoint gets in the way, and T-Rex once again trying to do the roar late in this one.
Surely that had to be the wind. Mahir, you said it. We don't have an angle looking down on that third base line, but that was drifting out foul off the bat. But this wind right now is ridiculous. You can hear it over the microphones, and we've talked about it a lot, but it's definitely interfering with flight path, and that definitely, that double was almost certainly manufactured by the wind.
Garrett Geenan now at the plate. The guy that started the spark in T-Rex's offense. You know, we talked about it in the fourth inning. This team was rolling in very high overall, as we'll see Noren stay at second. This team was flying high. It didn't look like it in the first 3 innings or so before we got some movement in the third. It was Geenan's triple that started it. Followed it up by a Logan Yule RBI double. And then Juan Carlos Calamara with an RBI single right afterwards.
For the T-Rex, this is an opportunity to not only shut the door for sure, but to add to that point differential that you and Matt talked about. There's an opportunity here to stretch that even further and to cement your spot as first, because there is another team that has 7 wins right now. They are undefeated, but because of the run differential, they have an opportunity that they're sliding down because they don't have that run differential. What do they have, 25 runs in their game so far? Is that what the number was? That's ridiculous, and they're adding to it right now. They're going to add 6 to the total when it's all said and done. That's going to be that differential going up.
Swing and a miss. Hard one, an aggressive one by Geenan. And he will head back to the dugout. So 2 outs now. 2 outs in the 6th. We head back to Logan Yule at the bottom of the order. Snapped, fouled over the bullpen. Onto the tracks earlier. While we were setting up our cameras today, there was actually a foul ball on field 5 that came flying towards us on the chain link fence of field 4.
That one was like 5 feet away from hitting one of us. It was kind of scary almost as we sat down by the dugout to get our second camera. It flew right towards it. There's not a lot of netting around those bleachers, but the bleachers aren't very big either, so.
Rolled to the outside. Cracked to left, that's down. Rolling over towards home, he's got it. A chance for 3. Throw to third, not gonna happen. Rowan Norius heads home. Logan Yule with a triple. Second triple of the day for T-Rex. Up what is supposedly 12-5.
Not only was that their second triple, that's another stand-up triple. Didn't even have to slide, cruised into the base, knew that he was safe. That was well hit out into left field, all the way back to that 357-foot marker, bounced off the cage on the back. And at the end of the day, for a fielder that's played as well as you could, that could be an inside the Parker on the wrong day. But since it happened how it did, it bounced down to the dirt, went right to the fielder. Opportunity to get him out of the bag didn't happen, but stays at third, not another run. 12-5, T-Rex stretching their lead even further.
They stretch it out. Back with Juan Carlos at the top. Juan Carlos with his 4th at-bat of the day. Got out in the first, an RBI single in the third, and then a 4-3 putout in the 5th. Such an interesting day for T-Rex, who going into this game, the most they have scored in a matchup is 14. A 13-run victory over DST Academy, the only team who has yet to pick up a win this season. Some other notable results: 11-4 over AZ Geckos, who we saw on Wednesday. 10-2 over Sidewinders, who at some point was also in the undefeated conversation within the first 2 weeks. Popped up towards the right. Could not make the catch. T-Rex side that was in the driver's seat before their loss to AZ Baseball Club last Friday. Trying to do what the Sandlot did last year. Sandlot, the winners of the AZ Woodbat League last year, had 21 wins, 3 ties. So T-Rex can't do that, but they could still end up with the title when this is all said and done.
That Sandlot team went all the way last year, won the entire thing. Undefeated season, technically by the rules. Even with those 3 ties, first undefeated season in league history, according to the website, of course. It was pretty special to watch. That year also included a special appearance from the King of JUCO at the All-Star game, little celebrity appearance for the All-Star setup. Rumors that there's a chance he'll be back again this year. We don't know. Hoping to see him around. Apparently it was a pretty fun game.
Got a lot of festivities, All-Star game, playoffs, underneath the lights of Salt River Fields as we see Juan Carlos Calamara take off for second. Another stolen base added on for T-Rex. Gunnar Bryant to the plate. Chopped down, rolling in is short, throw on the run to first, in time. A nifty play by Matthew Carter, getting it right towards his first baseman, Juan Avila. And that will wrap up the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom in a few moments. Rally caps on if you're an AZ Premier fan. They need a lot of runs. Let's see if it happens right after this. Bottom of the final inning here from Salt River Field's D-backs. Field 4. AZ Premier in control early, out of control late. They're down 12-5. They need 7 to tie, 8 to win if they want to get a result out of this one. Joey Strobel leads things off. Up high swing. Closer coming on for T-Rex, Shorty Campbell, who was projected to go 1 to 2 innings today. The last pitcher in the T-Rex rotation. Swing and a miss again from Strobel.
Confirmed over the balcony with Matt and Eric that it will be the last inning no matter what. This bottom of the 6th will wrap this game up here as the T-Rex take a 12-5 lead into it. High pop-up deep into the field that we don't use.
A nice abyss through the air. Another swing and a miss, and Strobel is headed back to the dugout. Rodriguez fouled, almost got over the lights. Had the trajectory to do so. Good atmosphere here in Scottsdale. A lot of people with the lawn chairs out. Good crowd nonetheless for a Tuesday evening. 0-1.
Good crowd at all 3 fields, honestly. Fans of each team at fields 4, 5, and 6, all available on the Arizona Woodbat YouTube page. Daily now, we have figured it out, so you can access all the field streams no matter if there's a broadcast or not.
That ball skips past short. And Rodriguez, at the very least, ends out his day with a hit and a visit to first after starting 0 for 2 today. Another guy that started 0 for 2, Tito Adelican. He's back. Both grounders to short. Popped up to center. Hat comes flying off. A run, and it skips over again. Here come the runners going forward. Rodriguez and Adelican. Adelican has to switch back towards second. Rodriguez to third. 2 in scoring position. Back-to-back hits for AZ Premier.
Bit of a cartoonish sequence there. Adelican on the tails of the runner in front of him, literally running nearly side by side as they went down that first to second base line as the ball caromed over in right field. That's an opportunity if you have the right jump to score all the way around the bases, but as it goes, just 2 runners in scoring position. Score stays at 12-5.
Adelican Jr. now to the plate, takes ball 1. Now how about this for guys getting on base and getting a hit overall, Kevin? Adelican Jr., 5-3 in the second, a walk in the 4th. He'll rope this towards short, pump fake throw in time. So he'll end out his day with no hits, but a run comes in as Rodriguez touches home. It's 12-6 in favor of T-Rex.
That's an annoying run there for T-Rex. You want to get out of this one cleanly, go home, feel like you closed the game out well. You're just giving up a run. Once again, those are points on your score differential. So you were talking about me here before that hit, pulling up some hitting numbers on the scorebook.
So now we go to Matthew Carter going around. Next week, AZ Premier. Well, this week they got 2 more games. Thursday at Red Rocks, currently 21st in the league. That one's at Field 6 here in the D-backs complex at 5 o'clock. Then on Friday, they take on AZ Geckos, the 10th team in the league, at Arizona Athletic Grounds, field number 5, at 7:30. Another one knocked towards first, picked up, walked down, and that will be it from field number 4. T-Rex, a carnivorous team, doubles up AZ Premier. The final score of this one on a windy night from the East Valley. T-Rex 12, AZ Premier 6, with the winners getting most of the runs in the 5th inning. 7, in fact. Many hits, many big plays. Ethan Hatch with a 3-run home run involved. So up next for T-Rex, as I talked about, AZ Premier. T-Rex plays tomorrow against Dinger. The top 2 teams in the league facing off at Arizona Athletic Grounds number 7. And then a matchup on Thursday against the Horned Frogs, currently 2-4, the 18th team in the league. That will also be back here, D-backs number 4 at 5 p.m. For Kevin Cardez, Ryan Sikora, and our special guest, Matthew Fredette, Mahirson Hassan signing off from the windy nights and the windy lulls of Scottsdale, Arizona. You've been listening and watching AZ Woodbat League Baseball here on the AZ Woodbat League YouTube and Twitter page. We will see you next week. Have a great night and stay safe.